A cold night descends over Cambridge University. The ancient buildings stand silent beneath the darkness, hiding secrets that have remained buried for years. Then suddenly, a young woman is found murdered. No witnesses, no clear suspect, only fear. As panic spreads across the university, one name begins to emerge from the shadows: Professor Edward Fosker. Brilliant, charismatic, respected by everyone. But behind his charming smile lies something unsettling, something dangerous. Mariana Andros, a grieving psychotherapist, arrives at Cambridge after receiving a desperate call from her niece Zoe. What begins as a visit to comfort a loved one soon turns into a terrifying journey through lies, obsession, and murder. The deeper Mariana investigates, the more she becomes convinced that a killer is hiding in plain sight. But what if the truth is far more horrifying than anyone imagines? What if the real monster isn't the one everyone suspects? Tonight we uncover the chilling mystery of Alex Michaelides' best-selling psychological thriller, The Maidens. Mariana Andros is a therapist living in London. She is still devastated by the death of her husband Sebastian and struggles to move on from her grief. One day her niece Zoe, who studies at Cambridge University, calls her in distress. A close friend of Zoe's, Tara, has been found brutally murdered. Mariana rushes to Cambridge to support Zoe and soon becomes fascinated by the case. The mysterious group. While investigating, Mariana learns about an exclusive group of female students called the Maidens. The group is closely connected to a handsome and charismatic Greek tragedy professor named Edward Fosker. Fosker treats these students almost like disciples. He holds private gatherings, discusses ancient Greek myths, and seems to exert an unusual influence over them. To Mariana, everything about him feels suspicious. The more she observes him, the more convinced she becomes that he is the killer. Mariana's obsession. Instead of leaving the investigation to the police, Mariana starts conducting her own inquiry. She interviews students, follows clues, and uncovers secrets hidden throughout the university. As additional murders occur, fear spreads across Cambridge. Each new death appears to strengthen Mariana's belief that Fosker is responsible. Yet the police cannot find enough evidence to arrest him. Meanwhile, Mariana's own emotional wounds begin affecting her judgment. Her grief over Sebastian and her desire to protect Zoe cause her to become increasingly obsessed with proving her theory. Strange clues. Throughout the investigation, Mariana receives mysterious messages and encounters people who seem to know more than they reveal. The novel constantly pushes readers toward Fosker as the obvious suspect. His behavior is secretive. His connection to the Maidens is unsettling. His fascination with Greek mythology makes him appear even more sinister. But mystery novels often make the obvious suspect look guilty for a reason. The shocking truth. Near the end, Mariana finally believes she is about to expose Fosker. Instead, she discovers that she has been chasing the wrong person. The real killer is not the man she spent the entire novel hunting. The murders are connected to a much more personal and unexpected source. The revelation forces Mariana to reevaluate everything she thought she knew. She realizes that her assumptions, emotions, and trauma blinded her to the truth. The ending. The novel concludes with a major twist revealing the true murderer and the hidden motives behind the crimes. The ending ties together Mariana's unresolved grief, the psychological manipulation occurring around her, and the secrets hidden within Cambridge. The final message of the story is that obsession can distort perception. Mariana spends so much time looking for evil in one place that she fails to see it elsewhere. As the final pieces of the puzzle fall into place, Mariana realizes a terrifying truth. The killer was never where she was looking. Every clue, every suspicion, every accusation, they all led her in the wrong direction. The person she feared most was not the true threat, and by the time the truth emerges, the consequences are devastating. In the end, The Maidens becomes more than a murder mystery. It is a story about grief, obsession, and the dangerous ways our minds can deceive us. Alex Michaelides masterfully reminds us that the most convincing suspect is not always the guilty one, and that sometimes the darkest secrets are hidden behind the faces we trust the most. But even after the mystery is solved, one question lingers in the darkness. How well do we really know the people around us? And if evil stood right beside us, would we recognize it before it was too late? Let me know in the comments, did you see the twist coming, or did the ending completely shock you? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.